it's tough, when you have to go punch in to work somewhere and it's snowing outside.
Yeah.
And you're not feeling well. And it's not to say that when you become an entrepreneur or you tap into the entrepreneur space that there's going to be times that you don't want to do things that you know that you're supposed to do because those things are going to yield to you getting paid. But it's just one of those things where it's like, is the juice worth the squeeze? I used to, working as a nurse, I would go and work like 24-hour shifts, work at this job or work at this job. And the money was just always never enough. Of course, now I can go back and say, okay, well, that's because you wasn't putting your money in the right places.
Right.
However, it was just never enough. And then on top of the fact that I had to be out all day,
Right.
Not be able to spend time with my family. I would have to ask for PTO. I couldn't make my own schedule. And then just dealing with just different dynamics and different people that you're dealing with at work that kind of bring your energy down. So it was just, one of those things that, working from home or just figuring out entrepreneurship was more important to me than going to punch in somewhere else.
I definitely know what you mean by going outside and the snow is outside. And you're like, I do not feel like trekking to the snow to get to my destination.
And we from New York. Yeah.
Especially if you don't have your own transportation and you got to take bus or train. Mm-hmm. I mean, even with your own transportation, you got to shovel your car out.
Shovel it
you
out.
You got to drive 15 miles an hour. Right?
Wait for the car to heat.
You got to watch out for snow blocks. There's no parking because the street is full of parking. You got to it's chaos.
It's chaos.
Yeah,
and it's just everybody have their own fight that they're going to fight.
Yeah.
Either you're gonna fight with your 9 to 5, or you're gonna fight, as an entrepreneur, or you're gonna, it's everybody has their own thing that they choose.
So would you say the motivation was not just make money, but it has to be made a specific way where you're not sacrificing your time with the kids, of course, time with this guy?
Yeah.
Would you say that was a big motivation?
Whatever job that I do, I need the flexibility to leave work if I need to be there for the kids and just kind of be present, to pick them up from school, drop them to school, go to all the plays. So that was another reason that it was important to generate income from home online.